Welcome to the Why Businesses Fail report. Allow me to get right to the point. In this video, I'm going to reveal to you exactly why businesses fail. You're going to learn two things today. Number one, what causes businesses to fail, and number two, what you can do to prevent your business from ever failing. So let's get started. Why businesses fail, the cold hard facts. Businesses fail because they don't understand the value of a customer, which leads to a lack of retention. Their customers consistently go out of sight, out of mind. That means when your customer leaves your store, they're easily able to go out of sight, out of mind because you've done nothing to retain them as a customer. Most of the owners depend on people who know absolutely nothing about marketing to generate sales. The owners are too busy to stay up to date with technology, so when a new business comes out with new technology, you instantly lose sales. Allow me to share with you a secret that most business owners miss. Now, again, the key factor, the number one reason businesses fail is because they don't understand the value of a customer. So I want you to understand this little secret, and it will change the way you look at your business forever. Now, one customer has a lifetime value of $1 per month. So now every time someone comes into your place of business or purchases any of your products, okay, I want you to look at that person as a value of $1 per month. Now here's an example. If you are a business and let's say you spend $500 to generate 200 customers per month, so 200 new customers per month. The actual cost of each customer would be $2.50. So if you spent $500, you got 200 new customers. The actual cost of getting those customers would be $2.50, although the value of each customer would be $1. So let's say in your first month, you spent $25 a day on advertising, which equals $500 a month to generate 10 new customers per day. Okay, that would equal 200 new customers per month. So take a look at how this chart pans out and you'll see why most businesses fail. Now in the first month, if you spent $500 to generate 200 customers, the way you have to look at those customers is as leads, where most businesses simply look at them as customers and they say to themselves, they like our service, they'll come back. Okay, you have to start to look at your customers as leads. So as you can see here, if you spent $500 and you generated 200 customers, you'd be at negative 300. Now, this is what most businesses experience, but the difference is most of the businesses literally are not retaining those customers. But in your case, you're going to learn today how to retain each of those 200 customers. So take a look at what happens in month 2. You spend the exact same amount. Now you generated 200 more customers, but now you essentially have 400 because again, you're going to retain all of those customers. Now as you can see, now you're at a negative 100. Now in month 3, you spend $500, you get 200 more customers because you've retained all of them because I'm going to show you how. Okay, you are now at a positive 100. Okay, and this continues to go on and on. So the idea is, the secret is to be able to retain your customers. But the hard part is actually doing it, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. So how do you as a business owner market your business and build a list of all your customers? The solution to these businesses' problems is a mobile custom app. Mobile apps allow for a business to capture information of their customers and communicate with them forever. So what I want to do right now is give you an example of a local business before leveraging mobile applications. Again, every business spends money to get customers into the front door. Okay, as we attract these customers, what typically happens is we go into our favorite business. So I would go into your business, I would purchase the product or service, and I would leave and I would become a customer lost. Okay, and what would happen at that point is I would easily become money lost to you because now you've spent money to get me there, but you have no idea and no way to essentially communicate with me again unless I think to myself to come back to your business. All right, now businesses that are operating this way are at a very high risk of going out of business because they're not retaining their customers. They're spending money, they're attracting customers, people are coming into their business, the person's leaving, they're losing money, and they're at a high risk of going out of business. So success starts with retention. Now, when a customer downloads your business's app, the owner of the app is building a huge list that can connect with customers forever. So when a person downloads an app on their phone, that stays on their phone. So you as a business owner has the ability to do what's called a push notification, as you can see here, which shows up on the individual's phone instantly and is 100% free to you, the business owner. Allow me to explain to you how a local business can leverage the power of a mobile custom app. Now, every business spends money on advertising to attract new customers, to get new individuals into the front doors. Now, when you arrive at that business, you purchase the product or service, you leave, and now you become a customer lost. Very few businesses do anything to retain their customers, and it's very easy for that business to go out of sight, out of mind. But when a business has their very own mobile custom app, they can retain you as a customer. And we make it extremely simple with our text to download feature. So now that business can get their name as their keyword and literally tell people to text the name of their business to the number 72727 to download their app. So I want to play a game. Imagine you walk into your favorite restaurant and in the storefront you see text the name of your business. So imagine the name of your business as the keyword to the number 72727 to get 10% off of that meal. So you do that, and now you download the app. You sit down at your table and your waiter or waitress walks up to you and they say, hey, text the name of our business to 72727 and download our app for 10% off the meal. You obviously do that and you're happy and you save money right then on that meal. You now become a customer retained by that business. You also become money saved, advertising dollars saved to that business, because now they can continue to market to you until the end of time. So let's say it's a Friday and it's a happy hour and you're getting ready to go have drinks and an early dinner with some of your coworkers. And let's say it's been 2 weeks since you went to your favorite business and they have literally gone out of sight, out of mind. But at that very moment, you receive a push notification from them letting you know that they're having 2-for-1 specials at your favorite restaurant. So you tell all of your coworkers and you guys decide to go to your favorite restaurant, and guess what? That business makes more money that day than they made the entire week, all because of a mobile custom app. All right, now push notifications are just some of the features that will help your business grow. So what I want to do right now is take you to a live demo so you can see exactly how a mobile custom app works and get an example of how it will actually look and feel in the hands of your customers. And then we'll be right back with the presentation. All right, so in this video, I want to give you a quick demo of a live app. Now, this is a demo of an app for Baja Cantina. Now, obviously, that's a restaurant, but depending on what type of business you are in, you will be able to see that you can definitely leverage the power of mobile custom app, regardless if you're a law firm, a realtor, a dentist, a bank, a golf course. It really doesn't matter. You can leverage the power of a mobile custom app. Now, as you can see, the first thing you see here, it says mailing list. Now, this occurs when you first download the app. So the individual who downloads your app would see this message: would you like to join our mailing list for exclusive updates? And you could actually update what you want this to say. So if I click yes, you will see that it gives me the option to put my name and email in, and now I can join that business's mailing list as well as be part of their list in terms of the individuals who have downloaded their app. Just want to make sure that I'm extremely clear that you can have 1 million downloads, and with the push of a button you can send what's called a push notification and communicate to everyone that's downloaded your app instantly. So as you can see here, you have the Home tab, About Us. If I click on that, it has several tabs. It talks about the restaurant. If I click on the menu, you can see there's several tabs. You have the lunch menu, the dinner menu, sushi menu. So they've really done a good job of breaking down everything that they have there within their restaurant. And as you can see, events, if they have any current events, as you can see here, they listed several of their events. You have a map. This is really cool. This will take you right to the restaurant. This is really one of the cool features, the GPS device. If I click OK, it will actually direct you right to the restaurant. So if I go back here, let's see here. We have the tip calculator. This is always good if you're a restaurant. It lets the individual know exactly how much they should tip. You have messages. Now this is really cool. Every time you send a push notification, okay, it basically lists them in order so people can come back and see all the messages and push notifications that you've sent. So this is really cool. As you can see, this restaurant shows the UFC fights, so they sent out a push notification letting people know to come in, have some good food, and watch the UFC. So as you can see here, it has the location. You can make reservations, and this is really cool how you can essentially come onto their app, schedule a reservation, and then click the GPS to the map to get there. And when you get there, your table's waiting for you. And then they have a link here that has all their specials. As you can see, 2-for-1 beer and 3 for 2 sushi rolls and all kinds of good stuff here. So this is just an example of an app, and as you can see, it has pictures and the logo, and it is extremely valuable and useful, and it will always sit on the hip of all of your customers, and is a great way for you to retain them. Alright, so let's get back to the presentation. Alright, welcome back. As you can see, a mobile custom app has a lot of value for you to offer to your customers. Now, Steve Jobs had a master plan. Okay, his plan was to have everyone own an iPhone the same way he had a plan to put a computer in every household, as you see the picture of the first Apple computer. Now, the cool thing about mobile is that the growth is literally in its infancy stage. You see, there's been over 35 billion apps that have been downloaded by iPhone and Android over the last 5 years. And as you can see, it still has a long way to grow, but it's extreme power when it comes to you connecting with your customers. 1 out of 3 people own a smartphone, and statistics show that everyone will have one within the next 3 to 5 years. Success follows money, and one of the things that really caught my attention was when I saw this. As you can see here, companies like Google bought AdMob, and companies like Apple consider themselves now a mobile device company. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at this quote from COO of Apple, Tim Cook, who says, yes, you should definitely look at Apple as a mobile device company. So all of the major companies are definitely pushing mobile. This is your chance to stay in front of your customers and stay up to date on that technology. Having a mobile app for your business connects you to your customers 24/7 and establishes your business as a brand built for the 21st century. Now, there are several other features that you can add to your app. So let me show you here some of the cool features. Let's take a look at some of the mobile app features. You have the GPS directions, where you can give your customers turn-by-turn GPS directions to your business. You have the one-touch calling. Literally, they click a button and they call your business versus having to, stumble through the phone book to find your actual phone number. You have the tell a friend feature. Now, this is one of the cool things because it allows your business to go viral. Okay, this allows essentially individuals who download your app to share the value with their friends. They click a button, they can share it via email, via Facebook, via Twitter, via text messages to all their friends. You have the business information, as you saw in the demo. You can add your menu and all types of different products. If you're not a restaurant, you can add all of your products, including a shopping cart where people can actually purchase your products right from your app. You have the points of interest. I absolutely love this. So let's say you have a business and it's more of, let's say, a place where people go on dates. So essentially what a person can do is after they, let's say, go to your business, they can click on the points of interest and it will show them all of the other things that are near their location. So it'll show them other restaurants, other bars, other shops that are located near your place of business. You have the event listings feature. As you can see here, you can schedule events. As you saw in the demo, individuals were able to let people know of UFC events and all types of fun things that they were happening at their business. You have the contact information form. You have the email photo feature where people can literally send photos that you can put on your website. You have the image gallery where people can upload images to your app so people can see that they came into your business and people are having a great time there. You have the fan wall feature. This is where people can literally leave comments about your business and basically let the world know how much fun they're having. Obviously, we've already talked about the push notifications. You have the GPS coupons feature, which is absolutely amazing. You're able to create mobile coupons for your customers to unlock by checking in to your business. So instead of you giving them those old school punch cards, okay, they literally can check in at your business by simply utilizing your app. So when they come to your app, they basically open it up and click on this tab, and it will track that they were there. And when they get to 5 or whatever number that you set, they will be able to get the special coupon that you're offering. You have the blog integration integrated to your website. You have the mailing list integration. You have the tip calculator. You can integrate it with Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. You can connect it to SoundCloud, OpenTable, where people can schedule reservations. You have the podcast integration. You have your shopping cart, be able to sell all your products. You have the notepad feature where people can take notes. You have the voice recorder, which is really cool. People can actually leave you a message and tell you certain things that they liked about about the restaurant or things that they didn't like, so you can be more aware of what's going on with your business. You have the AdMob features where you can actually advertise on your app and make a little income. You have the Wufoo integration where you can leverage certain forms and people can set appointments. You have the YouTube integration. This is great for bands and musicians to show other videos and other features. Now, the cool thing about our apps is that we make them available in all of the marketplaces. So, for example, you have the iPhone integration, the iPad, Android, HTML5. So you'll have your mobile website as well. So it will connect with any type of phone that individuals have, so you'll be able to connect with them. Now, every business will have a mobile application within the next 3 to 5 years. That is a fact. The question is, will you have one for your business? Now, if you don't, your competition will. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, mobile is definitely taking over. The world is going mobile. So if you don't have a mobile custom app for your business, chances are your competition will, and they will be the ones staying in the sight and in the mind of all of your customers. All right, so you're probably wondering, how much is a mobile app going to cost you to leverage for your business? Now, a mobile custom app with all of the features I just shared with you will typically cost a business $1,997 to $5,000 plus around $150 per month just on hosting. There's some companies that will actually charge you per feature, so it can get pretty pricey. But today you will be able to get your own mobile custom app for your business for the price of $2,997. Actually, I take that back. Okay, we're going to give you a special deal. Okay, for the limited time, you can get your app for $1,497 and a low monthly hosting fee of $47 per month. We will set up everything for you and make sure it gets submitted into all of the app stores. Okay, in 2 to 4 weeks, your app will be approved in Apple, and typically about 1 to 3 weeks with Android, and you'll be able to offer your app to all of your customers. And we will definitely make sure you have the training that you need to promote your app to get it out there. And one of the things that I want to make sure that you're aware of, okay, people often go to the app store just to see if your business has an app, again, because they want to make sure that you are legitimate and you are basically staying up to date with technology. So, for example, if someone is in the app store and they're looking up different types of restaurants and different businesses, there's a chance that they could see your app, and that's a way for you to get a free customer that would have otherwise had no idea that you were essentially even in business. So if you want to save thousands of dollars in advertising and marketing costs, you need to get your mobile custom app today. Okay, if you're sick of spending money having people come into your business and leave without retaining them, you definitely need to get your app today. If you want to remain legitimate in the eyes of your customers, you're going to want to get your custom app today. Again, you don't want the competition next door having a mobile app and you not having one. Okay, if you want to be able to connect with all of your customers with a push of a button, you need to get your mobile custom app today. Okay, again, remember, once they download your app, you can do what's called a push notification, which is 100% free. Okay, and now you can literally send a push notification, let them know of new specials, new discounts, new events, and exciting things that are happening with your business. If you want to have a huge edge over your competition, you're going to want to get your mobile custom app today. One of the key ways to essentially having success in business is to be first, and obviously you want to have your app before anyone else. Now, one of my favorite people in the world is Tony Robbins, and he said an amazing quote. He said, "In our moments of decisions, our destiny is shaped." Okay, so there's no doubt in my mind that your business at some point will have a mobile custom app. The same way that when someone came to you and said you needed a website, okay, at first you were like, man, do I really need a website? And eventually you ended up getting one. So you're going to need a mobile custom app. The question is, when are you going to basically make that move towards technology and start to get the results and give your customers what it is that they're looking for? That in touch, that communication, that way to stay in sight and in their vision, offering them value consistently. Okay, the question is, which path will you take? Will you take the path that will lead you to a lack of retention, which will slowly lead your business to failure, or will you take the path of retention and being able to stay up to date on technology, the profitable path, the path that leads you to your mobile custom app? All right, so there's really nothing else to be said. What I want you to do now is go ahead and click on the link below. Okay, click on the link below and get your app right now. All right, I'll see you guys inside, and we look forward to teaching you how to literally use your app to build an amazing list so you can start to promote all of your products and services. Take care.